Hi there, I'm Meteorologist Ray Petelin in the KDKA Weather Center, and we're going to do this a little differently. We're going to kind of focus on Dorian, then get into the regular forecast. Latest on Hurricane Dorian, still a major hurricane at Category 4 strength, and it's actually closer to Category 5 than it is Category 3. So this is still blowing out 150-mile-per-hour winds. And you'll notice that it's moving very slowly. The speed at which this is moving is 1 mile per hour. That's like taking a leisurely stroll in your neighborhood. Actually, if you took a leisurely stroll in your neighborhood for the past several hours, you would probably cover more ground than this has covered all day. So this is a very slow moving storm. It's very strong at that. So this is devastating for Grand Bahama Island and Freeport area there, as this is slowly moving across the island and is going to continue to move towards Florida before it makes its turn up to the north. So Hurricane Dorian, still a major story. You can see that it stays mainly out to sea, and I say mainly because a lot of people just focus on the center here, the middle part. That's where the eye is. That's going to stay out to sea, but this storm, if you're anywhere within the cone or have plans anywhere within this cone, that's where you need to watch. A lot of people just focus on the center. Is this going to be a direct hit? Now, I thought I'd show you something a little differently about how this works. Now, what you're going to see here are the different types of winds. The yellow, tropical storm force winds, orange, hurricane force winds, red, major hurricane force winds. And what we're going to see is this continue up the East Coast, but pay attention to the winds and how they touch the shoreline in spite of the center of the storm staying out to sea. So there are going to be impacts on the East Coast as this moves through. Now let's get into local weather. We're going to see a few little showers and thunderstorms trying to develop around the area as we go through this evening. Already starting to see a couple little pop-ups showing up on the radar. So these are going to move through. They're not going to be anything like what we had yesterday. Temperature-wise, we're looking at numbers in the mid-70s in most cases. It's pretty comfortable, but we have these clouds that are hanging around. So this evening, we're going to see early on clouds. Overnight, we're going to clear it out, but we're going to start to see some fog trying to filter in here, and that'll be around for the morning commute. One of the bigger stories that we have locally, though, is some much cooler air coming into play for the weekend. We're going to focus on that tonight on KDKA. We hope to see you there.